Thank you very much for joining us today in this celebration, which marks the 10th anniversary of FemCat and the renovation of our compromise with Barcelona Graduate School of Economics. We have today an incredible topic, like the wealth of nations in the 21st century. But any graduate student taking a PhD anywhere had gone through Andreu Mascolin's textbook of microeconomics. And some who had done macro a little more advanced, they also had gone through the book of Lucas, Prescott, and Stocky.
China's economy have been growing very rapidly over the last 35 years. Then the puzzle is how can you achieve such economic growth given the lack of good institutions? Local governments can help. Why they are so interested in helping entrepreneurs to achieve their goal? Because there is strong local competition among provinces. Also, their political career depends on the economic success of the region. Although formal institutions are not there, formal protection of property rights are not perfect, but there are different ways to get around things. Looking into the future, we cannot be the copycat forever, and we need to develop our own technology.
China's, over the last 35 years, has been experiencing a growth miracle. There's some winners in these games and there's some losers. The US and the EU, and I've been focusing on the last 10 years, and EU have been losing ground relative to trend. I say they need to reverse their bad policy regime shift. So what does this proposed policy regime change? Now I say eliminate capital income tax. Just make savings not part of taxable income. With these changes, the US income tax becomes a consumption tax. It turns out that with these reforms, people allocate more time to the market activities and less to non-market. Economic problems are political. My conclusion, it's time for the Spanish and American people to agree to a good policy regime change, institute it, and stick with it.
So I'm going to show you some numbers based on just GDP in various parts of the world. They're all due to the late economic historian Angus Maddison. And so you see the US and the UK at the top. And then you can see all these other countries are growing faster than our 2%. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten from the bottom to the top. Is this 2% maintainable forever? The only country that's going to gain a lot of the ones I've shown you is mainland China. What this says is that in 2050, the Chinese living standards will be about the same as US living standards today. If that really happens, it's going to be, you know, one of the major, thinking of all these people, one of the major improvements in large masses of people that, you know, by far that has ever been seen. So what we want to hope for the coming century is let's move on to Africa and South Asia and the other countries that haven't gotten on this track.
Let me thank the three speakers. Let me thank again the organizers, FemCat and the Barcelona GSE, and I wish you have successful proceedings in whatever comes now. Thank you very much.